A winter storm brings a rare tornado warning to San Diego County, along with the flooding that was already here, and triggers hundreds of mudslides to our north in Los Angeles. Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Carlo Cicchetto.
I'm Marcella Lee. We have live crews from the North County to the South Bay tonight. But first, let's check in on Chief Meteorologist Carlene Chavis for a first look at what we saw overnight, what we've been seeing through the day, and what the current conditions look like right now.
All right, here. Can I give you like half of that?
Yeah.
Give us all of that right now in 30 seconds.
Exactly, and then I'll give you the rest later.
Okay.
We got a whole
Sounds
lot
like a
to
good
get
deal.
through, and we have even more on the way. So now we're going to be transitioning, talking about snow. It's a whole lot. Let's go ahead and recap that tornado warning. So earlier we did have a tornado warning. It is rare, but it is not the first time it's happened. The last time we had one was back when we had those feeder bands from Tropical Cyclone Hillary. And so that was back on August 20th. And we had that near Alpine with a strong thunderstorm that popped up. And then we started to see a little bit of rotation with it. That's exactly what we saw earlier today. And we go ahead and just kind of pause this a little bit. You start to see the development of it by the late morning hours. That's when we started to have it moving in, getting closer towards the area in which it was impacting, and a little bit of rotation that was picked up. So it was issued roughly around 11:55, and then we still had it going into about 12:45. When it comes to our current radar, it's a lot quieter than what we were dealing with earlier, as we did have the downpours that rolled in last night through today. Pretty consistent rain for much of our day. Things are letting up a little bit, but we're still seeing some rain for Fallbrook, which was dealing with a lot of heavy rain and even some flash flood concerns, but we're not in the clear just yet. As mentioned, there's a whole lot more that's still on the way. We'll get to all those details coming up in your complete forecast. Carlo, Marcella.
Thanks, Carlene. We'll see you in a few. Heavy rain here always means problems for the Tijuana River Valley.
CBS 8's Shannon Handy joins us live from San Isidro with a look at conditions there and the issues this latest storm has caused. Shannon?
Marcella and Carlo, I'm here on Hollister, a portion of which is closed tonight due to flooding. Now, not only do we see a lot of flooding out here today, but this storm also brought more sewage to the area and may have played a role in one man's death. Around 1:20 this morning, lifeguards from San Diego Fire and Rescue recovered a body found floating near Dairy Mar Road and Camino de la Plaza. Early reports from U.S. Customs and Border Protection indicate the person may have been a migrant crossing the border with a group of other migrants when he drowned.
The victim had been floating face down for over half an hour and had not moved positions, per reports given by Border Patrol.
This latest storm caused the Tijuana River to rise and flood over in several areas, leading to at least a half dozen road closures like at Saturn near Sunset. This is one of the roadways here in the Tijuana River Valley that typically floods during heavy downpours. First responders say when you get to an area like this, don't even think about crossing over. Other roads impacted included Monument and Hollister. That's where we ran into Fabian Gonzalez. He drove partially through, saying he had to check on Ponyland, a horse ranch his friend owns. How is it?
It's bad. The back part is like 6 inches more, and the water's gonna come through the back part. Yeah.
What about the animals?
She took most of them all out. There's some that's still in high ground right now.
I later spotted the Humane Society out surveying the flooding. An employee told me they did not perform any rescues, but asked people in need of help to reach out. I also came across Dustin Gregg, who lives nearby. He was driving around seeing if he too could offer any assistance.
It's not safe to try to pass there. I've seen cars get stuck out there before, and I kind of came out here to see if anybody was stuck, and I got a tow strap, maybe give them a hand.
Aside from the flooding concerns, the storm also brought a new layer of sewage to the Tijuana River. This was the scene off of Dairy Mar, a pile of trash so big it stretched well beyond the length of a football field.
I mean, it would be a good time to maybe start up a cleanup crew afterwards and get it all sorted out. We'd all appreciate that over here.
And that is exactly what South Bay officials have long been fighting for. In fact, the Imperial Beach mayor was just in Washington, D.C., seeking funding to help with that very problem. Carlo and Marcella?
Shannon, you mentioned a body recovered in that area this morning. Were there any water rescues performed? Any people pulled to safety?
We checked with San Diego Fire, and they say earlier this morning there were 2 people that were rescued along the San Diego River, so far from this area, but they were okay. They were just stranded on the banks. And actually, during that report, the lifeguards just drove by. I just spoke with them seconds ago, and I asked how the day is going here because I've actually seen them patrolling the area throughout the day, and they say fortunately things were pretty mellow here in the Tijuana River Valley, and they did not perform any rescues.
All right. Shannon Handy reporting live for us from the South Bay. Thanks, Shannon. And we're still waiting for more details about a man whose body was found in floodwaters in Santee today. The fire chief there tells us the body was found in Forester Creek early this afternoon and appears to have been there for some time. The man may have been one of 3 people involved in a failed water rescue a couple of weeks ago. 2 other bodies have already been recovered. City of San Diego crews are clearing clogged storm drains today. Heavy rain caused flooding in some areas, but it has not been as bad as the last storm we saw a couple of weeks ago. People in Mountain View and other hard-hit areas say they're still recovering from that flooding. They're just worried about more. If you notice any issues because of rain in the city of San Diego, you can call the Public Works dispatch number. That's 619-527-7500 right there on the bottom of your screen.
North County is seeing its share of rain and flooding from this storm, too.
CBS 8's Brian White is live in Escondido with the latest there. Brian, what are conditions like out there right now?
Well, the rain has lightened up a bit for the moment, though just a few minutes ago it was coming down pretty good, and it's pretty cold along with it. Now, that's how it's been throughout the day, off and on. Though there were some heavy downpours, take a look.
I've never seen so much rain in such a short period of time.
Our cameras caught this heavy downpour in Carlsbad midday today, though the rain was sporadic for much of the day.
It's just wet. It's wet. It's like it doesn't rain hard really per se, but it just comes down for long periods of time.
I got in my car and all of a sudden I exploded downtown, and I never seen so much water so fast come down. My car wash was free.
The eastbound on-ramp to the 78 freeway was closed today out of precaution by Caltrans, though we didn't see any flooding.
I don't like that this entrance is blocked. That's the only thing that I don't like about the weather right now, and it's annoying because now it's creating traffic.
Nearby at the Carlsbad Golf Center, this driving range was completely flooded out.
It's pretty crazy. The whole thing's flooded, and it's flooding onto the 78. It's pretty insane. Hopefully it clears up soon.
Rainy weather on Palomar Mountain this morning, which turned to a mixture of rain and snow by the afternoon. A strong flow of water in this stormwater channel alongside Sycamore Avenue and Vista as rain continued to fall in scattered showers throughout the day. Meanwhile, back in Carlsbad, most people I talk to are more than ready for things to dry out a bit.
I'd rather have sunshine, but the rain's good though. But not this much rain. A little bit of rain is better than a lot of rain.
And that's how it went across North County today. Sporadic showers moving through city to city, dumping water across the entire area. And most people we talk to they're ready for that sunshine to return. Reporting live in Escondido, Brian White, CBS 8.
Thanks, Brian. And remember, you can get the latest forecast and have weather alerts sent straight to your phone. Just download our free CBS 8 app or visit our website, cbs8.com.